So, Dark Hours just got its first major update since its release back in October, version 0.6. This update included some nice quality of life changes, as well as an adorably terrifying new creature. If you've been enjoying Dark Hours recently, this is definitely the video for you, so sit back and let's talk about this first update. By the way, I just started doing all my host stuff for the Austin Spurs, so if my voice sounds a little shot and I look a little tired, that's why. First off, we finally have been given custom rebinding. I've got the Logitech G502X because I do like to play most of my games on mouse and keyboard, and as you can see, this one's got the little keys on the side. I always like to set my sprint button to one of those little side buttons. It just makes it easier for me. Of course, you use whatever keybinds you want to use. If you like the default ones, then freaking go for it, man. But if you're like me and you don't really like those default controls, then this will definitely be a change that you would appreciate. Next up, we have a whole new rotation of maps for the auction house. Have you memorized every hallway of the auction house? Well, not anymore. We've updated the available maps with a new set featuring 32 brand new layouts for the auction house. Every heist will feel fresh and challenging all over again. This actually answered a question I had about this game before, which is, did they do the procedurally generated maps in the game? If you don't know, this is something that they were talking about doing before the full version of this game released. This just tells me that no, they didn't do that, but having 32 different layouts of the same map is probably the next best option. Next up, we have some optimization and bug fixes. On the list are optimization of item spawn points on the maps, an enhancement of the Banshee's AI specifically aimed at resolving a bug that could lead to its excessive camping, and the correction of situations that could cause softlocks. Those first two, the optimization of item spawn points and the changes to the Banshee AI, are really big because those are the ones that I was affected by the most personally. I'm not sure about you, let me know down in the comments. So I'm always talking about how unexciting bug changes are and stuff like that, but this is definitely a good one. Next up, we have arguably the most exciting change to this update, and that's a new entity called the Kisser. The Kisser is this really small bug monster that will try to sneak up on you and literally suck your face off. If you get caught by this thing, you have a few seconds before you die, so before you do, you can just run into a wall or have a teammate shoot it off with a dart gun in order to get it off. Fun fact, this thing will literally hatch out of an egg at the beginning of your heist, so that's how you'll know whether this is the entity you've got for your run or not. Lastly, Piece of Cake Studios told us a little bit about the future of this game, so let's talk about that real quick. They say, "We're deeply grateful for all the feedback and suggestions you've shared with us since the launch. The team is actively working on the next big update planned for the holiday season, and we're excited to tease the arrival of a brand new map environment. Yes, we heard you, with dozens of layouts, along with new contract objectives, a new monster, and even more surprises." Your guess is as good as mine when it comes to that new monster, but as far as that new map environment, I think it'd be really cool if they did either a bank, a mansion, or maybe the outside of a strip mall. That might be pretty cool too. Overall though, this was a small update, at least in terms of the first major update for a game. But I don't think that was a bad thing. I think this update had some really solid quality of life changes, and we can expect more coming up in the holiday season. That said though, if you enjoyed the video and want to see more on Dark Hours and other games like it, make sure you leave this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more. But otherwise, thank you guys very much for watching. Y'all take care of yourselves, you be easy, stay positive, and of course, I will catch you guys on the flip.